What's up, everybody? It's Coda back here from Amazing ATS, back for another few runs here on American Truck Simulator, and today we are handing out the driving awards. We are hopped back into the W900. We had this with a real-world paint job called Blue Mule. So right now we are sitting down in San Diego. Isaiah, hey, what's up? Glad you could join us. We've got our first load. We are going to be going up to Kingman, Arizona. So let's hop into the K-Whopper today and get going. How's your day going, Isaiah? Oh, and look at that. We've got some disco lights up ahead here on the left. It does look like random events are enabled in the cities. I did not see those yesterday, but I did turn up the frequency of those, so we should not have any problems here going forward. Nothing yet, SB. Okay, there's nothing wrong with going in the out. Just ignore that. Oh, what's going on here? Am I not in the thing here? Apparently not. I should have had a freight market job already set up. For some odd reason, it doesn't want to give it to me, so let's try this again. Oh, we're just going to be running around here. Not much else going on, actually. Just seeing what more random events that we can find. Just a little bit ago, we did see one here in the city. And the driving awards are going to basically be for the AI, since they do not know how to drive to begin with. And we've already saw one of the driving awards as a cop had one of them pulled over. And we are going to be going up the new stretch of Interstate 15 also. And I gotta wait for this traffic to clear. We've got a 53-foot wagon behind us, so we definitely need all the room that we can get. It's on the Steam Workshop, SV. And it has like 6 mods combined into one. You'll know it when you see it. And David, thanks for joining the stream. I am using a steering wheel. My gear is listed down in the video description. I've got the Thrustmaster T150, the T3PA pedals, along with the TH8A shifter. And what do you know, we've got another driving award right here. And of course, he's got to pull over a Mustang. And there is supposedly a sign along here somewhere that has really, or excuse me, it says long city name on that. So let's see if we can spot that. It would be for an exit that is closed, or to where that we can't go to as of yet. What's up, Mr. Iron Man? Thank you, David. I do appreciate that. Oh, besides it snowing outside this morning, it's actually going pretty good. How's it going, James? You get any snow down there this morning by chance? Like I always say, Iron Man, work is overrated. Yeah, so I was figuring out last night, I didn't know it at the time, but there is a slider for the random events. You could actually turn them up so they're more frequent. I actually had them down yesterday, so I do have them turned up a little bit today, so we'll be seeing a lot more of them. And we've got another construction zone. Oh, that's typical. Put up K-rails and barriers and mark it as a construction zone, and absolutely no work going on. Oh, sadly, it's not sticking though. We just had a little bit of flurries, a little bit of sleet, but yeah, first day of November, I guess it's time that it did start snowing. Oh, there it is, right there. Long city name. So there's going to be something going on. Hey, how about that? That trucker got a driving award. Whoops, I like totally missed that shift there. I didn't know Sarge had horses. I'm going to wonder how many driving awards I'm going to get today. Yesterday it was like 7. That was, oops. You will definitely like it, Iron Man. I am enjoying it so far. Roger that, Dave. Definitely get some sleep. You're gonna need it more than likely. About the last time I rode a horse is when I was maybe 12 or 13 years old, so we're talking a long, long time ago. Right now with the random events, I am currently having a blast here on just the base map, and once New Mexico gets released, it's going to get even better. Take care, David. Sleep well. So has anyone else ran the beta yet who has the game? Oh boy, looks like someone's got some disco lights there. Oops, looks like he lost his load. What's up, gamer? I am doing great. John Mark, how's it going this morning? Thanks for joining us here on the stream. Sorry to do this to you, Mr. Bear, but I gotta get over. California DOT is working hard checking ground pressures this morning. Okay, I just like totally forgot how to shift the truck. Uh-oh, we got something going on up here. We've got a mobile barrier. More road work here on I-40. That's typical. Haha, typical work zone too. One guy working, everybody else watching. Dolomit, how's it going this morning? Thanks for joining us here on the stream. Roger that, Iron Man. Don't work too hard. Well, it's just like Pennsylvania, James, that you know it has two seasons, winter and road construction. I totally screwed that up. Yeah, Cody, you gotta learn how not to serpentine back these things when going into a dock. do want to let you guys know I am here and I do talk, but unless someone is talking to me, I normally stay quiet, and for that I do apologize. Yep, it is quiet, John. This is going down to Nogales. We're pretty much going down to Phoenix, hitting Interstate 10 and then running 10 the whole way down there. What do you know, there's alligators there. And if you do have the game and you happen to run over the alligators, you are going to know about it. You will jump and bounce. Whoa, turn that steering wheel, driver. Deckhead97, thank you so much for that follow on Mixer. I appreciate it. Now, I am curious though, in the United States, construction zones, speeding fines and things like that are always doubled. makes me wonder if that is the same with this game also, since they enabled random events. I do have fines enabled. One of these days I am just going to go speeding through one and find out. And that sign is wrong up over here. It says I-10 South. That should probably be I-10 West going towards Ehrenberg. For the United States interstate system, the even number routes are east-west routes. The odd number are north-south routes. And typical, the AI does not know how to merge, so it stops at the end of the ramps. And if you guys do not have American Truck Simulator, right now it is currently on sale on Steam for like $6-7. It really is quite good of a deal, with New Mexico coming out here very, very soon also. Oh, what do we got here? Just more road work. Looks like he lost part of his load. Would hate to be that driver. How's it going, Lucas? And we're not going to take the GPS way. We are currently on Interstate 10, and that just routes you around the city through residential, so we're going to stay right on 10 and go right through the city. I think ATS was like 679 or 687 or something like that. When you know, I was stupid and followed the GPS again. Ugh. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. Because nine times out of 10, the GPS, when it routes you through a city, it's actually slower. And I believe I have the GPS set for the shortest route, which is why it's routing us to the city instead of the best, to where it would actually keep us on the interstate. I'm going to double check that here really quickly. Alright, so here's your slider for random events. Last night when I was streaming, it was down around here. So we went ahead and moved it up to here. And then the GPS routing is should be right in here also. Navigation mode, we have it on the shortest. So I'm going to go ahead and change that back to best. Alright, so it should no longer route us through the cities or anything like that. We're just going to go up here and hit Interstate 10 once again. And the skin on the W900 today is called Blue Mule. This is based off of a real-life paint job on a 389, I believe is where it is. And if not a 389, it would be a 379. after all the driving awards that I got yesterday, I haven't got one today as of yet, which is actually kind of a miracle. What do you know, there's a driving award for you, and Mr. 5 Point Slow is getting a speeding ticket. And yes, I know that was not a 5.0 Mustang, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. What do we got up here? What do you know, another driving award being handed out. How's it going today, Sasa? And I'm very sorry if I just butchered your name. I am definitely enjoying these random events. It keeps me on my toes while driving. Oh no, Billy Big Rigger just got himself a ticket. And that would have been a $500 fine for, most states do have a law, if an emergency vehicle is on the side of the road, you're supposed to jump into the left lane. And if you actually buzz them like I just did, that does result in a $500 fine. Well, I already tell I'm not going to get in there with that angle. Get this wagon straightened out a little bit and we'll be good to go. And just like that. And let's see where we are going to go next. Yep, we're going to take a run along 8. We'll go over to Yuma. Let's see. Should we take some doubles if they were available? Nope, so we'll just go with another 53 footer. We're going to drop her into low, hold on the trailer brake, make sure we're connected. And we've got a good connection to the kingpin, so let's get on out. And one thing about the random events, guys, they are not static. So what you're seeing here, they randomly appear on the map. And that this is going to include cities, interstates, and 2-lane roads. So they're pretty much available everywhere. Haha, busted! man, someone else busted too. Holy moly. Cops are out like crazy. Hey, if you guys are liking the stream today, make sure that you do give me a thumbs up and let me know. J-Dog, how's it going? That's fine, J-Dog. If you go to the About section on my channel, my email address is listed there. You got coast to coast working now. Yeah, that is a very nice trip. And what'd you think of Florida, since they pretty much got that nearly complete? I wonder what would cause that crashing though. When I ran coast to coast, I never had any problems with it. Oh, that was a little fender bender over there. Oh, they get a driving award for being stupid. Oh yeah, now that you did it once, you'll be able to do it easily without any issues going forward. How you doing, Riot? The dashboard, it is a public mod. Trying to think, this is called W900 Prib. You should be able to download it just by doing a search. I believe it's on modsats.com. The interior is a White Lux V2 for the W900. And then I do have a dashboard backlight mod also. basically for the interior, I've got 4 mods going on. I have a W900 dashboard. That's where the Kenworth there comes on the dash. I have the WPrib 900, which is going to be the dials. I have a dashboard backlighting mod, and then also the interior. And load order does matter, so you may need to work around a little bit to get everything to work. Oh yes, it is pouring outside. Ran into a nice little thunderstorm. Get the hell out of the way, four-wheeler. Right, if you want to stick around for a few minutes, once I get over to Yuma, I will show you the load order of the interior mods here, so this way you'll get an idea. Did that sign say right lane or left lane closed? Oh, how about that? We've got another driving award coming right up. Way to go, Mr. Driver. Get yourself a speeding ticket. But I do have to say, those lights in the rain, they look absolutely just wow. And yes, I know you're not supposed to use an engine brake and cruise control when it's raining, but meh, I'm doing it anyway. Another cop with a customer. Alright, really, I know it's raining and you probably have your wipers on low and can't see, but please, get the hell over in the granny lane. Oh, someone was in big trouble over there. They got 2 cops with them. That's probably what it was. Went speeding through a construction zone. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Yes, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, J-Dog. The random events actually has a slider. When I streamed yesterday, I had that at the default location. I've actually turned them up. Just more interesting to see and keeps me on my toes. And with random events turned up, I did realize they work on 2-lane roads, also in the cities too. So pretty much it's just not tied to the interstates. Viper's Fury, that is because I have them turned up. I will show you where you can do that in the menu options. Oh, definitely, definitely, and it just brings more realism to the game. And people were crying that they needed more realism. Well, now we've got it. Alright, and for the random events, what you're going to want to do is go into your options and go to your gameplay. So you've got your everything here. You've got your GPS modes here, so you can always choose best, shortest, or if you like driving the little roads, you can choose small roads. And then right below that is your random road events. Default-wise, it has them down around here. So basically, I've went ahead and turned those up so I see more, and it'll definitely keep me on my toes. And give me 1 second here, guys. I do gotta show something for one of the watchers here on the stream. Alright, so we got that saved. I'm going to hop into my profiles here for the dashboard mod Riot. I'm going to show you here exactly what I am using. So we've got the W900 dashboard. That's the Kenworth logo. Then we've got the backlight. Whoop, I'm sorry. The Lux interior too. That's gonna be the white and brown dash. And then right below that, you're gonna put, this is the Prib W900 is what it's called, and that is the old style dials. And then we've got the 900 dashboard, which is the Kenworth logo, and then we have the dashboard colored lights. Those would either be green or blue. With this mod, there are other mods to where you can change the backlight color on the dials themselves also, just with a single mod, and I'm not sure if I have that installed. Let me take a quick look here, because oh, that's right, it's not in here because it has all the colors in a in one separate folder. But for your load order, you want your dashboard, then you want your dials, then if you want the Kenworth logo with the things for the computer, that, and then your dashboard backlight. And that would cause, with the dashboard backlight here, it would cause this W900 for the dials to actually glow the color of the backlight. And these are all the mods that I am currently running on the beta. They all work. We've got Creech Bombs 2.7. We've got Coyotes air and parking brake sounds. We've got the sound fixes pack also. And then for some W900 accessories such as stacks, some customization on the bumpers and fenders, we've got the Kenworth W900 accessory pack. And then for rims, we've got the Alcoa rim pack, which is version 1.3. And if you do want to have real life logos and gas stations instead of, you would get Walmart instead of Walbert, this mod here is available on the Steam Workshop. And it's just called Real Life Logos and Gas Stations. It combines 6 mods into one. So you're going to get your company list, your gas stations, and then you're going to get changes also to where it's going to change the vans from UDS and Post Ed to UPS and FedEx. You're going to get all the signs changed. And then in the cities, you're also going to get some different signs also. Alright, so we're going to exit out of the mod manager here. Let's hop back into the game and figure where we are going to go next. No. Nope. Actually, I haven't hauled reefers in a while. Which one's more here? That is a hot load Saturday. Yeah, let's go up to Wally and Eli. Oh, they're just basic mods, J-Dog. You can download them either through the Steam Workshop or any number of the mod websites. And definitely if you do download from a mod website, it's always safe to scan the file before you install it, of course. just be careful with your mods, J-Dog. Don't add a whole bunch of them at one single time. You're going to want to load basically one at a time. And if you get a crash, then after you add a mod, then you pretty much know that that mod is not compatible with the ones that you have installed. Although load order does have a lot to do with things too. Alright, should we it looks like we don't... Should we go with doubles, or should we go with a 48-footer? Screw it, we're gonna go with doubles. Neither or. If you click the cogwheel for the trailers, you can select your different trailer types. The load pay will stay the same. Alright, Mr. AI, get going before you're gonna get a Kenworth tattoo up your butt. Now, watch that car get up on the interstate and literally start driving like a maniac. Yeah, mods can sometimes be finicky, J-Dog. Uh-oh, somebody was a really bad boy. Haha. He's got two Smoky Bears on him with a helicopter overhead. Yeah, that's a really bad boy. And chances are, more than likely, that does sound like a glitch if it's happening in the same place each and every time. Nope, I haven't really got any damage on this today. Oh yeah, I got that fixed last night on the stream. One thing I don't understand though, you go from a 2-lane down into a 1-lane, why does the AI slow down so much? And then also going from a 1-lane to a 4-lane, 2 to a 4-lane, that they slow down before they merge. That just doesn't make sense to me. That was quite the epic crash last night. Now up here in El Centro, there is a static accident. Makes me wonder now if the police that are there are going to have their lights flashing. Nope, the accident was right there. Now I'm curious what hints or what little goodies that SCS did put in for Roswell. I definitely can't wait for New Mexico to be released to discover that. CJ Gamer, how's it going? Thanks for joining us here on the stream this afternoon. And I have seen, right now, American Truck Simulator is in the top 100 games on Steam. It's in the lower half, but definitely it is ticking upwards, because just the realism that's been added with the random events and New Mexico coming out, I don't believe people are going to be getting that bored anytime soon with the game. Well, coast to coast, pretty much, they are working on getting the cities updated. Florida is nearly complete from what, is it Madrid or Madrid, something like that? But they are going to be getting that fully updated, though, too, from my understanding. I've been down to Key West. Of course, it's not going to look exactly like Key West or exactly like Tampa, but they are doing a good job with it. Oh, I gotta take a peek over here and see what's going on. Because, heaven knows, I am a gawker. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That is quite the... A 3-car accident? No, that's a 4-car. Holy damn! That is like, I need to snap a screenshot of that. There we go. I took like 4 of them. Alright! David White, thank you so much for that subscribe there on YouTube. I appreciate it. And look at that, I'm causing all the traffic to slow down and gawk too. do have to say the drive down to Key West when I was on Coast to Coast was really nice. And I don't want to spoil it for you, but I got down to Key West and I was just like blown away. I have back problems, so I really can't sit or stand for too long periods of time. Last night was a little much, going nearly 4 hours, but it still was a very good stream. Now, I could imagine this game with the full United States, but chances are, I'm going to say a good 90% chance that SCS is not going to release every single state. Another accident over there, and it looks like they might get the Darwin Award for being stupid. And I am not using any graphics mods, however, I am using a shader mod. That does not make the nights any darker than what they are, though. With the 1.29 beta, the nights are darker, just so you guys do know. It's not anything that I am doing. Holy moly, am I trying to get a driving award? Looks like I might have been. Give me 1 second here, J-Dog. Let me get around the corner. Yep, this W900 is part of the Chicken Hauler Association. I need a good drive-by camera though. There we go, that one was a little better. There we go, that's a nice one right there. And the skin that I'm using on this W900 is available from the Steam Workshop. It is called the Blue Mule, M-U-L-E. And from my understanding, it is based off of a real-life truck. And that truck is either a 379 or a 389. It might even be like an older 367. I am not sure. However, what I would like to see though is a dashboard from a W9 around 96, 97, 98. Those ones had pretty much knobs all over the place and switches. I would love to see that, maybe as part of an accessory pack. And the dump trucks and the cement mixers in the game, they are based off of a Mack truck, pretty much. So I'm wondering, is that a hint that SCS now has a license for Mack and they're going to be throwing a new truck to us? Just an idea that's been floating in my head. If SCS does release a Mack though, the one I would want to see the most would be their newest truck that they just released last month, called the Anthem. From what I saw of the truck, it's a very good mix of old school badassery and new age technology. Oh, for classic trucks, definitely you gotta stick with the KWs and the Peter cars. If you like the 389, you can drive the W900. The only difference is going to be the wheelbase. The W900 doesn't turn nearly as fast or as sharp. Now, I actually drove a W900 in real life. Once I got out of tractor trailer training school and the company I was hired on, I actually got thrown into a W900 for my real world training, and absolutely the only bad part was it didn't have air conditioning. And then you've got the air intake sitting right there, and then you've also got the engine whine. By the time I got done with about my 2 to 3 weeks of training, I was so ready to climb out of that truck. Now, my real world cars are both Jeeps. I've got a 2012 Liberty and then also a 2017 Jeep Cherokee. Oh, that sunrise, just beautiful. Yep, I did say beautiful. Don't knock me on it. Volvos are alright. Anyone who drives a Volvo in real life, they do take a little bit of a ribbing for it. But on the interior side and driver comfort, they are very, very good. Smokey Bear at another accident. Now, the truck that I mostly drove when I was driving was the Freightliner FLD 120. It was a flat top because I was hauling flatbed at the time. So pretty much I couldn't even stand up inside the truck, and that did make mornings quite a royal pain in the butt. And welcome to Sin City. And I was actually in Las Vegas in May, and I stayed at South Point. Very, very nice. I didn't even get up to the Strip, to be honest with you. We had a car, but we didn't have a whole lot of time for sightseeing when I was out there. And the one place where I really wanted to go was to the Bellagio Fountains for their shows during the evening. Never got over there. Oh my goodness, that is one hell of an old station wagon. Alright, let's see if we can get any random events on the tiny roads. And I have seen pictures of cars being pulled over on the tiny roads here. Let's see if we can actually find one of those ourselves somewhere. Since I have random events turned up, I am hoping we are going to see that. it looks like I'm relegated to behind the Greyhound because I cannot get by them. They only get on it going down a hill. Here we go. I think I've got an opportunity. A little close, but we got by. Oh, and I'm gonna run over this alligator here just to show you guys. Yep, see? It will actually, doesn't cause damage, I don't think, but it is a collision to where you can actually run over them. Darn it, there goes my first driving award. Ah, look at that. We've got... What the heck is going on there? But yeah, that was another one of the random events. Oh, lovely. We get to go to a tiny as heck Wally world. That's going to be a royal pain in the butt to get in and out of. There are mods that do that. Manufacturers more than likely do not want that, as they don't want their trucks seen as environmentally unfriendly. Oh, and what do you know, my trailer disappeared. But guys, I do need to take a break. I do want to thank you for watching with me today, and I do hope you have a great rest of your Wednesdays. This is Coda from Amazing ATS. We will catch you on the flippity flop.